Borro, you can unlock the equity in your classic or luxury vehicle without selling it. With over a decade of experience, more than $1 billion in loans funded, and 25,000 satisfied clients, Borro is the trusted choice for liquidity when you need it most. Visit Borro.com to learn more.
I'm Gary Patterson, President of Shelby American.
I'm Vince LaViolette, Vice President of Operations for Shelby American in Las Vegas.
So we've got something really cool and exciting here, guys. It's the next one, the next Shelby. And we took what's really great that we're already in our portfolio with the Super Snake, and we got an R model version of it. So it just takes all of that and brings it up yet another notch. Okay? So why don't we start at the front, Vince?
Yeah.
You want to start and talk a little bit about the front end, a little bit of difference between a regular Super Snake, what you've done there.
When you look at the front of the front of a regular Super Snake, you don't see as much carbon. We got a lot of carbon. We got carbon intakes on the side. Another thing that's really exciting about this car is all the new cars have everything closed off on the right-hand side. We relocate our PCM to where we're actually able to put coolers on the right-hand side, balance the front of the car out, make sure the air runs correctly through the car. Nice intakes, nice brake ducts. You see a lot of nice carbon on there. Another thing people don't really realize is we're already starting to bring in air up here. We bring air in the front. We're evacuating out through the hood. We evacuate out through the fenders. Helps with downforce. On this car here, what's a little bit different than what you see on the regular Super Snake is the size of the front splitter. You see the front splitter with a couple nice bars on it. Those are on there for a reason. You know, high speed, we get that big splitter on there. We want to hold everything together. It doesn't just go into the plastic. It's actually got brackets, ties into the front crash bar. So it's very exciting. Another thing on the back, since we got a big splitter, we actually take our rear wing, pick our rear wing up a little bit higher, get it more into the air. So on a regular Super Snake, it would be a little bit lower, a little bit more docile, not as much downforce. But when you get it up in the air, give it a little more angle, now we're going ahead and starting to push the car down. You go underneath the hood on this, we got a Whipple-supercharger, and we're running over 850 horsepower. So when you start putting power to the ground on this, you know, we're thinking, well, let's make the car handle, let's put that power to the ground. We found that we need a little bit more tire, we need a little bit more, you know, handle, a little better handling. So we went as far as to run coilover shocks, and then we went to the back of the car and we added a wide body on the back. People have been asking for the wide body. We've done wide body since '05. We started the project. We just keep getting better and better at it. These are actually all steel panels. Front fenders are made out of carbon fiber. The hood's made out of aluminum. The front end is all in ABS. It's just very OE, a lot of fit and finish. And as far as probably the most content that we've ever done on one of our cars.
Yeah, you know, really it goes more than just, you know, as Vince said, bolting on a supercharger. You've got, you know, bigger radiator, intercoolers, and things like that that support that. Rear half shafts that take over 1,000 horsepower. Wheel studs. You know, you start really looking at this car in detail, it's tremendous. Adjustable coilovers. So, and that suspension there that gives you a lot more adjustability, caster, camber, dial a lot more of that in, and also spherical rod ends and bearings and stuff like that. So it makes a little bit more noise, it's a little bit more clunky. However, for the person that really wants to take this out on the track, this thing's a bad boy. So it really is a crisp turn in. When you turn the car the first time, you'll go, oh, that's different.
So you look at
it really responds.
Yeah, you look in the back, you see a harness bar. It's got a rear seat delete in it. So the reason we did the harness bar basically is because we did coilovers on the back of the car. When we did the rear suspension on the car, we moved coilover. We got rid of the coil, got rid of the regular spring, went to a coilover in the back. Now we put all that weight on those rear towers. We got to stop them towers from moving. So it's got actually a crossbar that ties into the harness bar itself, ties it all together, really stiffens the back of the car up, gives us a lot more adjustment as far as compression and rebound on the rear shocks. So there's a lot of things that we do to these cars that really make it different than what we normally do. We do a magnesium wheel. Cool thing about the magnesium wheels is we've tried carbon, we've tried aluminum, we've tried everything else. Magnesium, 19 pounds a piece. How can you go wrong with that? Very strong. You know, when you look at it, it's a heavy car, you know, 4,000 pounds. But you know what? When we start doing wheel testing and stuff like that, we've had failures in the field with a lot of stuff. The magnesium wheels we don't have a failure with. So we're really excited about the magnesium wheel. You know, when I talk about weight, what's kind of cool about weight is when you look at the weight of this car and you look at the weight of a factory car, we're about 114 pounds heavier than a factory car. And we've added a lot of stuff to this car, but we've taken things off. We've done it strategically to where we have a lot of light components on the car, put it all together, and you got a really nice, well-rounded package.
Yeah, in addition to that, though, we've also opened up the options for a little more personalization. So different color stripes, but also the option of a painted stripe. And then I think Rich, you offer a couple different graphic options that are painted on too.
Yeah.
Okay. Or vinyl. But tell them a little bit about some of the, like that race one that you just.
Yeah. So we have a nice graphics package for the guy that wants more of a race look. What it does is it starts out with the design of the grills, and it just kind of opens up as it goes down, does a fadeaway, runs down the side. The back of the quarter panel gets nice, wraps around the back with a nice fade. It just gives a really neat look to the car. So we wanted to give everybody enough options on this car to where you could actually build the car exactly the way that you want it. You know, a lot of guys like the car, but they want it personalized. So we're giving you that option. So there's a lot of things you can do. You can call us up, whatever your idea is, we'll work on it. We'll see what we can do for you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you're in the market for a collector car, going over to our website, classiccars.com. That's our online marketplace with over 38,000 listings live on the site. And you can't forget about our sister website, Auto Hunter. That's going to be our 7-day online auction. Thank you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next video.